What is up, guys? Today is a travel day for me. I am finally heading back home. My life's been kind of a mess. It's the reason I haven't been posting that, and I've been really lacking motivation. It's not that you guys aren't inspiring me and all that. It's just, my mind has not been here. I haven't been able to. I don't feel like my content is good enough right now. So I've been mopey, I think. I think I've been mopey. So I'm just gonna pound it all out in one day and hope this all comes together just as smooth as I want it to. So guys, just before I start charging up my camera so we can get a lot of this stuff on film today, I just wanted to show you. I know everybody's like, oh wow, that definitely doesn't look like a cup of hash browns. This is probably close to a cup and 3/4. My dad's friend's actually going to come over and she's going to help me do this little bit of tidying for the last couple hours before I take off, because she doesn't have any plans, and I'm basically only staying in town so I can play softball with their team. I'm not complaining by any means. I enjoy the game, and I've been playing for the past couple of weeks here, and it's actually been really fun. It's been a way to get out and be competitive like I enjoy. So another thing I kind of want to touch base on was yesterday my friend, he actually kind of picked my brain, wanted to see what motivated me. And personally, like I'm just motivated by the competitive drive now. When I first started, I was tired of just sitting around after I graduated. So I wanted to be healthier. I wanted to kind of just get fitness into my life again, because just sitting around definitely tires you out more at the end of the day than going out and doing stuff. And I honestly have a lot more energy now versus before. I feel a lot more self-confident. And those are the two main points. He actually kind of had my mind going for a while, got the wheels turning. But another thing he asked me about, he was like, why do you eat egg whites versus eggs? And I told him, I was like, well, the cholesterol, and then egg whites is just kind of a good way to cut the calories out and a lot of the useless fats, because for a 1/4 cup of my egg whites, it's 30 calories. It is 30 calories, 0 grams of fat, 0 grams of carbs, and 7 grams of protein. So it's damn near just straight protein. The cholesterol also is a concern when you're eating 6 to 8 eggs a day. It definitely sneaks up on you real fast, and that can be a future health problem. Not currently, like when you're a young, healthy individual, it typically doesn't become a problem. But if you are just doing this as a lifestyle change kind of thing, I don't see such a huge drive to eat the egg whites, just the egg whites. So I just kind of want to touch base on that. And then on top of that, he started picking my brain, and I really enjoy this. I enjoy day-to-day health and fitness, and also helping people achieve their fitness goals. That is a huge thing for me, and that's kind of where this idea of social media kind of came from, because before I wasn't big on social media. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't understand why people talked about it and watched vlogs and etc. But if you ever want to pick my brain, you are more than welcome to message me, comment, or even contact me any way possible. I don't care. I don't have objections. I don't answer on certain things. If you add me on Snapchat, I will be more than happy to answer any question somebody has. If somebody has a question about their personal health, or if they have a question about anything else. So what I want to say is that whatever you need right now, I'm not gonna tell you, oh yeah, come message me and like I'll answer it for free. But I will give you the messaging back fee or whatever. I'm not the smartest person in the world. I don't know everything yet. I don't know, and I don't think I ever will. Being an open sea of knowledge and being open to what's next in the new fitness discoveries is always the next step, because you can learn lots, and then if you think that's the only way to do something, then you are going to be mistaken, and there's going to be a lot of people proving you wrong. And once you get stagnant, I think that's when you stop being a person of interest and being an educated person. Because if you think there's only one way to burn fat and there's only one way to build muscle, or in anything, I really think you should come to life with an open attitude. But I'm going to try and cut this rant a little bit shorter because I'm going to try and edit this all today. So I'm going to try and do as little cutting as possible. But I do have to eat this. So what we have here is, I'm going to say 7/8 of a cup of egg whites, probably about the same 7/8 of hash browns. I'm going to put on a light dash of ketchup, so 7/8, 120, that is about 120 calories worth of egg whites, roughly. 28 grams of protein. And then for the hash browns, I'm not 100% sure. I will pop it up above though. So guys, everything's done now. It's 11:47, so it honestly timed out pretty well. I even got time to sneak in a shower. I'm gonna do my weigh-in now. I didn't even think to do it this morning. So here's my countertop. An amazing job by my dad's friend Gina. The kitchen table's still a little bit awry, but by the time I get all my stuff off of there, it'll be all nice and organized up. Here is everything I packed for the 4 weeks I was here. So I had 5 pairs of sneakers I brought, and then picked up another 2 while I was here, and then I just packed a whole bunch of gym bags, because actually my luggage got stolen months ago, like when I was still working at Site C Dam. And then I went into the movies. I had all my camp stuff in it. I actually lost a Xbox One. I lost like 4 pairs of sneakers, 3 pairs of sneakers, I think. I got some really nice Kobe's that were in there, and it honestly disappoints me still to this day. The sneakers are the biggest part that I am concerned about. I've kind of done my hair already, but I just kind of want to do my weigh-in for the most part, because that was my main concern. So it says I'm 171.6 right now. I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. I actually think, I don't know. Before it was saying I was, I'm getting lost in myself. It was saying that I was 170.6 before my shower. I don't think I've gained a pound since I hopped in the shower, but on the same note, I might have just been getting a bad reading on the other end of the scale. So 171.6, that's not bad. I'm going to do a little bit of maintenance for the next little while. And the 2 competitions I was looking into doing was the Iron Ore Classic, which is here locally in Prince George, which would be awesome just because Prince George is kind of a hometown to me. I was born in Fort St. John, and I was raised in Fort St. John for 12 years, but a lot of my high school experience was from here. And then we just recently moved to Soyuz, and then I thought it was the Popeyes Kelowna Classic, but it's the Popeyes Fall Classic, which actually lands in Richmond. And I have one buddy there that would be kind of cool to go see. I do miss him. He was a buddy I made in Soyuz, and he just recently moved back to Richmond. So it would be awesome to reconnect with him. I actually know, well, I'm an associate of somebody that has already competed. So maybe in that Popeyes Fall Classic. So maybe I will talk to her and see what she says about that show. See if she thinks that's one worth me going into, or if I should just try and stay home rooted as possible. But either way, it is end of September, middle of November. So I've got quite a ways to go yet. So once we get into that crunch time, I will start shedding the pounds. I might even start doing a little bit of lean bulk because I didn't even think about it. I thought it went September, November, but October, September. Oh, it does. For some reason, I thought October was in between the two. I could just be sounding ridiculous here. September, October, November. Yeah, I was right. So there is a month and a half more than I thought there was for that November 18th show, which I think is the Popeyes Fall Classic. And I think it would be nice to kind of get away to go do my show. Just that way I can have some time to isolate myself, and after my show, I should be back to work right away here. I don't see why I should have too much downtime, but there is always the possibility. Construction isn't a consistent work field, but anyways, so I think Richmond would be a nicer option because I could go to Richmond, go for a couple days, go visit my buddy. My buddy is actually a barber, and he's probably my favorite barber, but that's a biased opinion because he is also my music guy. He's a big reason why I got into older hip hop and got a little bit more of a view into the hip hop world. And then, so I would definitely have to go get a fresh cut from him just before my show. That would be nice. And then on top of that, be able to go to Vancouver right away after and just go stay in downtown Vancouver for a couple days. I would love it. I do miss going to Vancouver every couple months. When I was working, it was a little bit more consistent that we would go because it's only 3.5 hours, 4 hours away. So you could even make a day trip out of it, but it is nice to just stay downtown in the heart of Vancouver. I really like Vancouver because there's I do and I don't like because it is so busy. So I think it is kind of a nice gem. Edmonton, to me, it isn't quite such a beauty, but it is a beauty in the shopping sense because they do have Nike outlets, etc., and that just speaks to my sneakerhead soul. So anyways, I am going to get ready for the day, and then I'm going to head over to my stepmom's house, quickly load up my truck, do a dump run, and I did talk to my friend. We are going to go to Good Life Fitness today. I'm not huge on the Good Lifes. I don't like a lot of the machines there, but she agreed to go with me, and I didn't want to make her pay, so she could come with me to Downtown Fitness. I'm going to drop off this program and this belt for my buddy there. It's my old belt. I'm going to order another one up, but he says he has lower back issues, so I think that's a good way to kind of ease him into it, build up his lower back muscles. I won't say too much more on the subject, but I will get ready and I will talk to you guys before I start heading to the gym. At the latest, I think I'm going to try and do a little bit of a snippet of me loading up my truck, but I don't know. I don't know what happens. So, let's get to it. I forgot to tell you, I'm getting cookies. This is Minnie. Minnie's crazy. Minnie hates me until she smells me.
Seriously.
Oh wow. Is it the puke shoes? Is that what it is? Be scared of the camera. Okay. We have raisin oatmeal cookies here. We are going to find them. Haha! This is gonna be literally my diet all night. Taste test approved. So there's this much cookie dough left. So I will probably be leaving for the gym in 15 minutes. 15 to 20 minutes. And then I gotta get my pre-workout ready still, but other than that, we are ready to go. 10 cookies later, I am finally getting my pre-workout ready. Minnie has settled down, and we are heading off to the gym right quick here. Like I said before, I think we're gonna be doing a pull day, and that way you guys have a full routine on my well, I say my Instagram, but that's not the right word. YouTube. We're just rolling in. It's 6 in the morning. I stopped for about a 20-minute nap. So I'm pretty dogged, guys. Not gonna lie. I finished up the ball game at about 9:10, I think, and then took off from there. So it's been a long night, but it's been worth it. So here is just kind of a view of Soyuz. These are the moments that I wish I had a drone, because Soyuz, the Okanagan in general, is such a beautiful place. And driving 9 hours and getting here like just at the break of dawn, it's such a beautiful thing. I don't experience it a lot because I sleep in a lot while I'm here, but I mean, just look at that. Can we just take a second to appreciate that? Well, guys, like I said, I'm gonna wrap up the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Tomorrow on the drive or something, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do a voiceover for the workout. I think I'm gonna try and put a clip on the side. If I do that, I hope you guys really enjoyed that, because I actually saw somebody else doing that, and I don't have a microphone on my laptop, so it's been quite a pain just to like kind of try and come up with something else for it, and to see other people doing stuff like that. Or I can even take the audio off of one of my videos, but I am gonna have to record that tomorrow. But other than that, everything will be set up. I've got everything on this memory card right now. I'll load it up, it'll be good, and I'm just hoping everything went well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will make sure I post up another one, because I I did miss last week. I'm sorry. Like I said earlier in the video, it has just been hectic for me. My brain has not been able to focus on anything. So I do want to apologize. I'm sorry, guys, but I hope you guys are understanding. And for my next, I think actually, earlier in this video I had mentioned that now you guys have a full body routine. The only thing you guys are missing out of my entire routine, I think, is my core workout. I'm not 100% sure. I'll go through my clips, but I'm pretty sure that you guys already have a pull day workout. So here's another one. I mean, it's not like you're gonna complain. You can change it up. Change it up. Get some of those exercises. Oh yeah, and I'm sore as hell today. That's not even a dramatization. It's like, oh, my shoulders, my lats, like my entire upper back's dead. My lower back, which was dead earlier last week, or this past weekend, is fine. Now it's my it's my upper back. It's just crazy. So I'm just pulling into Soyuz. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you got something else you want to see. I'm gonna make sure I record for the kangaroo farm at least tomorrow and get a little bit of stuff when all my friends are here and I'm just relaxing and I don't have a lot of stuff that I have to get done in a day. That's the key thing right now. So, till next time, guys, have a good day and subscribe. Press that button. Just do it.